This video brings an urgent message about something explosive that's about to happen. Someone powerful is going to be arrested very soon, and the signs are everywhere if you know how to look. This isn't just another news story, it's inside information that could change everything about what you think you know. Higher powers have been working behind the scenes, and justice is finally coming for someone who thought they were untouchable. The message you're about to receive has been carefully arranged to reach you at this exact moment. Before the arrest happens, there's a divine appointment happening right now as you watch. Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn could make you a witness to one of the most important arrests in recent history. This isn't ordinary breaking news. It's a divine revelation about justice that's been planned from above for a very long time. Higher powers have been watching this situation unfold with careful attention, gathering evidence and building a case that can't be escaped. Missing this moment could mean overlooking divine justice in action when it finally arrives. This arrest marks a limited time window where truth will be revealed and accountability will be served in ways most people never expected. The powers working on this case care deeply about justice and would be concerned if you missed witnessing this historic moment. That's why this message found you today. Your attention to this video isn't random. It's a divinely orchestrated moment designed to help you see the signs of justice before they become obvious to everyone else. The arrest that's coming will shock people who weren't paying attention to the patterns. Every prayer you've said asking for justice and truth has been heard. Every frustration you've felt about corruption and lies has been noticed. All the times you've wondered if powerful people would ever face consequences, yet continue to believe in justice anyway, have been honored. Your concerns about hidden truth haven't gone unnoticed. Those moments when it seemed like justice worked for some people but not for others, heaven saw your disappointment. The times when your faith and accountability felt weak, yet you kept hoping anyway. That persistence was recognized above. The courage it took to keep believing that truth would surface when everything seemed corrupt has been deeply valued. The questions you've had about why certain people never face consequences have all been acknowledged. Justice isn't always obvious, and divine accountability isn't always immediate. Sometimes it requires patience and faith to recognize when it finally arrives. The signs of this arrest appear in everyday news, but are often overlooked because they seem too small to be significant. These signs show up in unexpected legal filings, in people suddenly changing their stories, or in investigations that seemed dead suddenly becoming active again. They appear in that person's name, showing up in contexts that seem unrelated, but are actually building toward something bigger. The signs emerge in patterns of behavior from people around them, sudden distance, unexpected testimonies, or protective actions that suggest something major is coming. This arrest is uniquely connected to your specific understanding of justice, something higher powers have arranged to grab your attention. It connects directly to the truth you've been seeking and the accountability you've been praying for. When you finally see all the signs together, you'll know exactly who's about to be arrested and why the timing is perfect for divine justice to be served. When you recognize these signs of the coming arrest, many confusing events from recent months will suddenly make perfect sense. Strange news stories, unexpected resignations, and mysterious investigations will all connect in a beautiful moment of divine clarity about how justice really works. Heaven has wonderful news for you today. Your spiritual discernment about truth and justice is growing stronger, and important revelations are becoming available to you now. The divine has noticed your desire for accountability, and now you've been chosen to witness this special moment of justice. This arrest marks something significant in the battle between truth and lies. It's a clear indication that your prayers for justice are being answered in ways more powerful than you imagined. Something incredibly meaningful is unfolding in the realm of divine accountability, far deeper than most people realize. The recognition of these signs begins a spiritual awakening about how heaven ensures justice always comes to those who deserve it. There's a wave of heavenly attention focused on justice right now. You're becoming more spiritually attuned to truth, naturally drawing divine revelations into your daily awareness. Recognizing these signs of the coming arrest brings heightened awareness of how heaven works in even the smallest details of justice. More spiritual insights about accountability will begin flowing to you than ever before. This isn't happening by chance. It's a carefully arranged blessing designed specifically for this season. When truth is being revealed, your prayers for justice matter more than you realize. Your spiritual sensitivity inspires heaven to show you things others miss. Your faith in accountability makes a difference in the spiritual atmosphere around truth. This divine revelation shows that heaven deeply values your desire for justice and truth. Each time you've stood for what's right, even when others didn't understand, has prepared you to recognize this moment when divine justice finally arrives. For someone who thought they were above the law, the timing of this arrest is no coincidence. It happens now because you're spiritually ready to witness divine justice in action. This precise moment has been chosen from above because you've grown in discernment and understanding about how accountability really works. Your spiritual eyes are now open enough to see justice patterns that might have been invisible to you before. Your heart has been prepared through witnessing injustice. Your wisdom about truth has deepened through experience with corruption and lies. All the frustrating moments you've faced watching powerful people escape consequences have been preparation for recognizing this moment when justice finally comes. Nothing in your journey seeking truth has been wasted. Every experience has shaped your ability to recognize divine accountability. When it appears, this particular arrest is connected to larger movements of justice happening in the world right now. Heaven is revealing similar accountability to those who are spiritually alert and ready to witness truth being served. If you're feeling inspired by this revelation about divine justice, please consider sending a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more to support our channel's mission of revealing these important truth messages. Your generosity helps these divine insights reach those who desperately need to see justice being served. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that allows us to continue exposing the accountability that heaven is bringing in these critical times. As you begin to recognize these signs of the coming arrest, new awareness about truth and justice will naturally develop in your life. This clearer vision brings new responsibilities, not just to yourself, but to everyone around you who might be missing the same signs of divine accountability. Don't view these responsibilities as burdens, but as sacred opportunities to participate in heaven's work of justice. This revelation signals it's time to step into spiritual maturity. As someone who recognizes divine accountability, finding balance becomes essential during this spiritually charged time of truth revelation. While watching for this arrest to happen, remember to nurture your practical faith through prayer and staying connected to divine guidance. These spiritual disciplines have shaped who you are and will continue to support you as you grow into this expanded role as someone who sees justice patterns. Heaven is inviting you to become more than just a receiver of revelations, but a person who helps others recognize accountability too. As you become sensitive to these signs of divine justice, think about how you can help others who are still missing the patterns. Your experience shows that heaven is constantly working for accountability. Even when we fail to notice the signs, divine powers witness every moment of truth being revealed, every recognition of justice patterns, and every choice to pay attention to accountability signals. Your story of recognizing these arrest signs brings hope to people feeling like justice is impossible or wondering if truth still matters today. Your awareness becomes a light that helps others develop eyes to see what heaven is revealing about accountability all around them. This arrest isn't meant to be a private revelation. It's an invitation to help others experience the same understanding of divine justice. Heaven often works through those who have recently recognized justice signs to help awaken others who are still missing the patterns of divine accountability that are everywhere once you know how to look. As you navigate this new level of spiritual sight about divine justice, stay consistently alert. Heaven reminds you that while recognizing one arrest sign is wonderful, it's just the beginning of a lifetime of witnessing divine accountability in action. Maintain the spiritual sensitivity that allowed you to see these justice patterns in the first place. Guard against returning to spiritual blindness about truth that made you miss important accountability signs in the past. Let your awareness of divine justice continue to flow from genuine faith and daily attention to heaven's guidance. With this new ability to recognize divine accountability comes ongoing responsibility to remain watchful for truth. Use this gift wisely to discern real divine justice from false hope or wishful thinking. Not every investigation leads to rest, but heaven will make truly important justice unmistakable. Embrace this journey of witnessing accountability with both humility and confidence, showing others that recognizing divine justice comes from staying connected to truth daily. Through prayer and spiritual awareness, picture a future where you consistently recognize heaven's justice patterns all around you. Imagine divine accountability arriving unexpectedly, truth appointments happening precisely when needed, and your understanding of heavenly justice expanding beyond anything you've experienced before. Heaven stands with you, encouraging you to embrace this journey of witnessing divine accountability with complete trust. This is truly your moment to experience deeper connection through recognizing how justice really works from above. This arrest marks the beginning of a time when your perception of truth, wisdom about accountability, and heart will be more aligned with heaven than ever before. Accept this blessing with gratitude, and remember that you're surrounded by divine support on this journey of witnessing justice. The path ahead holds countless opportunities to experience heaven's guidance through accountability signs that will become increasingly clear to your spiritually attuned eyes. What joy awaits as you learn to read the divine language of justice all around you. If this message about divine justice has awakened something in your spirit, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support creates a beautiful spiritual exchange and allows us to continue sharing these divine revelations with those who need them most. Your generosity helps fund our mission to help others recognize the accountability heaven is bringing in these important times. If you're ready to acknowledge that you're seeing signs of this arrest, type 999 in the comments below as your declaration of justice awareness. The journey of recognizing divine justice continues beyond this revelation about the coming arrest. As you step into new spiritual awareness about accountability, stay grounded in prayer and truth that keeps your discernment sharp and accurate. Every justice sign you recognize could be the exact confirmation someone else has been waiting to see about divine accountability. Your growing spiritual sensitivity serves as inspiration for others wondering if heaven still brings justice to those who deserve it. Move forward with an attentive heart, a watchful mind, and a responsive spirit, ready to witness truth. Create opportunities for others to recognize divine justice as you enjoy the clarity coming your way about how accountability really works. The spiritual language of justice and accountability has always been part of how heaven communicates with those who love truth. By choosing to pay attention to these patterns, you join a long tradition of faithful people who have learned to recognize heaven's voice in everything around them.